they've never looked at their vaginas. Nah, don't run away. Don't run. Come. Don't run. Hey, welcome back to another Vlogtober, and it's Girl Chat. Today we're having a safe space. We're gonna be talking about ourselves today, girls, and we're specifically going to be focusing on sex positivity and self-pleasure. Now, I know for many of you this is a taboo topic. Shh, don't talk about this, especially for, my people. Many of us were raised, not to talk about it. It's shameful. But don't worry. Today, we're going to talk about it. Because of that shame, that's exactly why we need to talk more about these things. Because it's necessary, isn't it? Okay. All right. Hold on. The first thing we need to remember and consider is, what is sex positivity? Now, I know many of us may have a warped meaning or understanding of what that is, but essentially it's us as individuals accepting ourselves, loving who we are, accepting our sexuality, and accepting our right to either be sexually active or the choice not to be. It's all about our desires and not being ashamed about it. Yeah. That's basically what it is. It's not rocket science. But today, we're going to be talking about a specific aspect, which is self-pleasuring. Very, very important. And all of this comes under sex positivity. It comes under self-love, because if you don't know yourself, how you gonna... But anyways, let's get cozy. It's Girl Chat, isn't it? So we need to have a drink. At first, I thought I won't have a drink because I was like, let's get into it. But we're going to talk about this one item after the other. So grab your drink and I'll see you shortly. Okay? You have 1 minute to go grab your drink. I'll be back. And we're back. Perfect for the weather. The sun is out today, shining in all of its glory. We look fabulous and we're having a wonderful chat. Okay. Just as I earlier said, what sex positivity is essentially having a positive attitude towards our sexuality, our desires, our bodies, everything that has to do with it, and not being ashamed for it. Being able to celebrate yourself and have others like you celebrate with you. Because listen, our bodies, we don't have another body. This is it. This is all we've got, right? So we might as well celebrate it, and we might as well have a positive attitude towards sex. Because think about it, sex is part of our life. And even though many of us were raised to see it as something shameful, as a taboo, dirty, now that we are adults, I know we can all tell that that's not the case, right? We see that that's not the case. It's a beautiful, beautiful, delicious thing, right? It's something that we all want to experience or experiencing. And at the same time, we also have the free will to say, you know what, I'm going to stay away from that. Oh, I'm going to be active. And in being active, I'm going to be safe. I'm going to be wise. I'm going to honor it. So don't run away. Don't run. Come. Don't run. Don't worry. It's not what you think. I know you wanted to run because when you hear self-pleasuring, some of us are thinking, oh, that's so embarrassing. It's so shameful. But it's not. No. Girls, it is not shameful. It is not embarrassing in the least. In fact, because you think it is the more reason why more women need to talk about these things, need to share the experiences, need to share what they learned, the tips, and all of that good stuff. Is the more reason why we need to have safe spaces. This is a safe space. We can converse and share ideas and ask questions, things we do not understand. It's a safe space. We need to discuss these things more, because who doesn't like enjoyment? There's no reason why we should be ashamed of something so fundamental in our lives. And whether you believe it or not, self-pleasuring aids positive mental health. It aids feeling good about yourself. Hey, listen, basic joy, the little joys we have, is all part of it. Being confident. Do you know that? You know what? Don't worry about it. Being confident, just owning who you are, loving yourself. These all fall under the umbrella of self-love. Exactly. Yeah. All right. Let's talk about why self-pleasuring is important to us. Why does it matter to our mental health? Why does it matter to how we feel about ourselves? Why is it part of self-love? Well, for one thing, understanding our bodies is very important. Autonomy. Knowing what it is that triggers you, makes you feel a certain way. Just knowing yourself. I know there are many people who cannot look at their vaginas. I will not forget one time a few years ago, I was with grown women. Now, we're from different parts of the world. That's fine. But there were women amongst us who said they've never looked at their vaginas. Why? Right now, if you know you've never looked at your vagina, okay, in the comfort of your room, go get a mirror, open up your legs and put it in between and look. See what your vulva looks like. Look at what your lips looks like. Look, you could open up your lips and see what you look like inside. And guess what? All women, we all look different. Yeah, the anatomy, the drawings, yeah, same, but we all look different. Different colors, and we feel different. So if you're watching this, that's your first assignment. Go get a mirror in the comfort of your space. Get beautifully naked. Put the mirror in between your legs and look. Good. So, just as we take care of our mental health, our physical health, and our emotional well-being, it's also important for us to take care of ourselves. And this is important because, number one, autonomy. Knowing that your body belongs to you and you alone. Knowing that you can exercise the right on what to do. Knowing that self-pleasure isn't something you need to feel guilty about or feel ashamed about. Whether or not you're single or you're in a relationship. Your pleasure is your responsibility, and learning about it and how your body responds is your responsibility, and it will help you to feel empowered. Because think about it, if you know what gets you going, what makes you feeling good, you'll be able to translate that to your partner. Yes or no? You would know when something is off. I don't know, do you feel me? Yeah, exactly. Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas and Happy New Year! Hi lovelies! How have you been? It's the holiday season. So, YouTube is telling me you're liking my videos, I can tell. But the subscriptions are not coming in. Now that's what I want you to give me this holiday for the Christmas, yeah? Your subscription will mean so much to me. It's telling me, girl, keep going, I got you. It's telling me, I encourage you, you're doing so well. That will be the best Christmas present you will give to me. And we are on our way to 1,000 subscriptions. 1,000 will be amazing. And that's something I want for the holiday. So, I look forward to your subscriptions. And you know what, I'm going to sing something for you. We wish you a Merry Christmas. I hope that you subscribe to AKV channel. See you next year and more subscriptions. Alright guys, have a wonderful holiday and see you next year. And let's not forget the health benefits. Duh. Self-pleasuring helps to lift your mood, helps you to sleep better, and it can reduce stress. It's totally normal and healthy. In fact, I don't know why we've not been talking about this so much. I know we do maybe in private spaces or, hush, hush, hush. But yeah, we need to talk more about it. One of the biggest reasons why self-pleasure is such a tricky topic to talk about is because of the shame around it, especially for girls and for women. There's this almost like stigma. There's this like stigma around it, and that's why we need to break this thing down often. Society has somehow made us believe that it is not ladylike. Can you imagine?
Bombastic side
Something so normal and healthy is not ladylike.
Criminal offensive side eye.
And because of that, many of us end up feeling dirty because we have these desires, end up feeling less than, feeling ashamed for wanting to experience orgasms. And the truth is, there's no reason to feel ashamed. It's all a lie. There's nothing dirty about it. Okay, now the number 2 reason why self-pleasure is important. It's time we change the narrative. Yes, we need to completely stop the shame that surrounds self-pleasuring. There is no reason why, when we're having these conversations, shame should come into the mix. No. Again, it's a normal, healthy thing, a normal phenomenon about our lives, right? So we need to be able to have these conversations and learn. We need to learn how to explore our bodies, right? And in doing this, in removing the stigma that comes with sex, especially for women and girls, in removing and changing the narrative about self-pleasuring and understanding our bodies, we are not only helping ourselves feel comfortable, feel empowered, and, embrace all of it, we're also helping other girls, to feel safe, to be able to share, to be able to ask questions. God, do you know how, you guys think about it? It's so bizarre that as a woman, you are ashamed to ask another person questions about sex. And I need you guys to process that. This is not a taboo. This is, you're not hurting anybody. You're not hurting yourself. This is you just wanting to understand more about yourself, about the things that excite you, and we feel shame. Nah, society, no 1-0, but we're coming for you. We're changing all of that nonsense. Yeah, so it's important to have these conversations to reduce shame. Number 3 reason why self-pleasuring is important. If you've ever felt embarrassed, ever felt embarrassed to talk about sex, to talk about self-pleasure, don't worry, you're not alone. In fact, in your gathering, in your groups, there are many other women who feel the same way. But don't worry, we're changing all of that. Things we're going to do better by ourselves. We're going to do better by others around us. Your body, your pleasure, it's normal, it's healthy, and it is beautiful. Let's drink to that, man. Really good. Okay, so now number 3 reason why self-pleasuring is important. Aside from you learning, by you exploring your body, whether you're using your toy or you're just using your hands, is the fact that we're able to learn things we didn't know about before, and we're able to relate with others better. And we can share our stories. This is why we need to have these conversations, and it's important. sharing our stories, sharing our experiences is taking our power back. It's empowering, right? And when you're able to share your experiences with another woman, she learns. Yeah. Imagine how empowered we would be if we were not moving around our daily lives carrying shame and guilt on our head because of our desires or our sexual choices, or just because of what we look like. Just imagine how nice that would be. Exactly. It's a beautiful picture, isn't it? So imagine if we can share our stories comfortably, talk about these things, and keep learning, just keep being better for ourselves and for those around us. Very lovely, isn't it? Very, very lovely. We deserve a drink. Exactly. Very lovely. Woo! Very nice. So just as we identified why having these conversations can be very tricky, that reason is why we should have the conversations, is why we should continue to explore ourselves and give safe space to other girls around us. Yeah, that shame, remove it from your vocabulary, remove it from your head. That's a shackle. You don't want to be there. No, you want to be free. You want to be able to say yes when necessary and to say no and mean it, not feel coerced or forced to say okay, yes. No, we should be able to know when we're feeling up to it, and we should also be able to acknowledge when we are not up to it and not let anybody tell us otherwise. Okay? Yeah, exactly. So let's normalize these conversations. Okay, let's normalize it so that we can live a sweet life. At least that is one problem off our plate, one burden off our plate. Because you guys, I don't know if you guys are really picturing this thing in your head. Imagine something so normal and healthy being a problem. All right, so all in all, whether it's your close friends or you are in some safe online community, let's have these discussions, right? All right, so to wrap this video up today, I want to remind you that self-pleasure, sex positivity, and autonomy are good reasons for you to experience self-love. And on that note, thank you so much for joining me today on this beautiful girl chat that we had. Let's move forward for the rest of 2024 and into 2025 feeling good and empowered to enjoy sex and self-pleasuring, okay, and being positive about sex, hence the sex positivity, okay. And if you found this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button. Even if you just liked my face, my hair, or my outfit, please hit the subscribe button, give us a like on this video, and drop a comment. I'll see you guys soon. Also, please, if you're a girly who watched this video and it helped you in any way, or let's say you tried the first assignment and you were able to take it up to the next step, please let us know. You could send me a DM. Don't worry, you are safe with me. You have anonymity, is good. Don't worry, you can send me a DM if you don't want to drop a comment. But for my other girlies who are okay, please feel free to drop a comment. Let us know how everything's going, right? Let's keep the conversation going. So I'll see you in my next video. Okay, stay pretty, stay gorgeous, have a wonderful day, and mwah, bye. So let's normalize